So I'm chilling right here, right? And I was thinking of something, right? I keep looking at this mirror and my son be doing hella shit right. But why? So it's a big thing, in being a man, especially, you know what I mean, to retire your parents, you know what I mean? Like, to where you making sure that they don't have to want anymore, they don't have to work anymore, right? And you see this a lot with sports players, you know, rapper, musicians, singers, actors, entertainment, content creators, business people. Um, and it's talked about a lot by young entrepreneurs, want to retire my parents and all of that. Um, and it's just a goal that a lot of people go after, you know what I mean? And especially in the business world, you know what I mean? And this creates a lot of pressure, I think, for everybody else who's not really right, like on that journey. Like, you know, you see it online, like, and I'm going off of stuff that I've seen. So if you never heard of people talking about this, then just keep watching. Like, for example, it was this young guy, a content creator, who sometime I watch, right, and he started off, kind of like how I am. Like, I got a little bit of subscribers, and he kept posting and posting, and he took off, right? And he was a young dude, early 20s, right? And so he eventually made a lot of money, started selling a course and stuff, made a lot of money, right? And he retired his parents. Like, his parents don't gotta work anymore. They have enough money to live out their life. The bills is paid. He pays the bills, and so he says that a lot. How I retired my parents, and he teaches like young men how to be entrepreneurs and stuff like that. And he always says this, and it's a now he uses that as a way to make people feel pressured into learning what he learned or doing what he did, right? I understand it. It's a tactic because in his content he talks about, like, if you haven't retired your parents yet, you need to be listening and watching my videos and getting into my course. You get what I'm saying? And that just made I seen that, and it made me think, like, you know what? Like, that's a lot of pressure right there. You know what I mean? Especially like how things is today. You feel me? Like, retiring your parents, like, that's a lot. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, we out here struggling to even take care of ourselves right now in these times. You know what I mean? And I'm speaking for myself. Um, I would love to retire my parents, but another thing I thought when I hear that is, like, why they didn't retire me, or they didn't put me in position to not struggle. You get what I'm saying? Where I'm going with this? Like, I'm from the slum. I'm from the ghetto. Like, I'm from the hood type areas, and I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth or nothing like that. No disrespect to my parents or nothing, but I'm saying I didn't grow up like that. So it's kind of like, and they never put no pressure on me to retire them or take care of them and that. But I'm going off of the videos I seen talking about this. Is for somebody who was thinking like you have to, like, literally take your parents out of the struggle or the poverty and all of that. That's cool. It's a good goal. But I would say that as a youngster, I would tell my son this too. You don't have to be living your life trying to worry about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, do for you. Make sure you good. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, me as a man, it's like I got me, man, in mind. I'm taking care of my son right now as a kid. I'm doing my job. When he get grown, don't don't have the extra stress on your back to take care of me. You get what I'm saying? Now I can see if I'm like super elderly and I need nursing help or something like that. I get it. Like, okay, either you're gonna try to put me in a home or you're gonna have me stand with you and you and your wife gonna help me or what, I don't know. Like, you know, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? But in life though, like, I don't think we need that extra stress of taking care of our parents. That's just my opinion. Like, unless there's something like to take care of them for, like, you know, maybe, you know, some medical stuff or elderly like that, I get it. But, you know, trying to retire your parents, that's a lot of pressure. You know, when you barely, you can't even retire yourself, and you hearing people talking about they retired their parents. I just would not let that make you feel bad, because I ain't gonna lie, it made me feel kind of bad for myself. Damn, I always got something. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I haven't did that. You know, I would love to retire my mom. My dad, he ain't never had no jobs like that. I mean, he worked side gigs. You know what I mean? It's probably where I get this hustle shit from, but he always been a hustler, you know? So I wouldn't be really actually retiring him. I would just be saving him from the hustle if I did that. My mom always had a job, so I would literally be retiring her if I did what, you know, I'm talking about. And if I, don't get me wrong either, if I got enough money in my life, of course I'm going to make sure my parents good. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying that's a popular thing right now, to retire your parents and all of that. I'm seeing it online. Like, if you a youngster, man, it's mainly, I'm talking to youngsters. Look, man, you got to focus on yourself and make sure you good, man. Because you don't put too much expectations on yourself. You know, if you good, I think your parents will be happy. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're gonna be mad at you if you don't make them rich or something like that. Like, you get what I'm saying? You know, they had you. You didn't. It wasn't a deal made. If I have you, hey, you're gonna, like, you get what I'm trying to say? So it's like, live your life. You know, I think you doing good in life, you being happy in life, I think that'll be all the joy that they need, honestly. Because if my son is happy in his life, and my daughters, if they happy in their life, I'm happy. I'm good. Like, you don't have to make me rich or retire me or nothing like that. If I couldn't do it myself, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to make this little video. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let me know what you think, man. I'm gonna get up out of here. Holla in a minute.